Hey everyone, I want to welcome you to Day Zero. This is the introduction of my 90-day sprint. Now, I want to just preface this by saying that this is absolutely not about being on an endless hustle, a hamster wheel. There's enough of that in your life. This is about giving you 90 days of focused, intentional action to create these big results that you want to see in your life and in your business. The best part of this is I am doing this with you. And so if you decide to participate in this 90-day sprint with me, you are going to have the support that you need. You're going to have someone in your corner rooting for you for years. I was absolutely stuck because I had so much ambition and all these dreams, all these big goals that I wanted to accomplish, but I was not moving forward. I would get caught up in analysis paralysis. Now I was constantly planning, I was constantly tweaking the plan, constantly restarted, second guessing myself lots. Overall, I was not making the progress that I wanted to make in my life or in my business. So month after month, I'm seeing the same result. I'm not getting anywhere. It's treading water. So something needs to change. And really, if you're watching this video right now, I'm pretty sure that you felt at some point in your business or in your life that you were in that same place, overthinking everything, trying to make everything perfect just to start. And what happened was for me, I discovered 90-day sprints. Now, I know that I'm really good at sprinting in physical, and I'm really good at focusing on something and taking focused action. So what I did was I incorporated this strategy, sprinting. I can't remember where I actually learned how to do this, but I took this method. I'll just call it the sprint method. I took this method that I'm going to tell you about a little bit today, and it absolutely changed everything for me in my business and my life. Here's the point: 90 days is long enough. It's the perfect amount of time for you to make serious progress in your life and in your business. But it's also short enough for you to maintain a level of motivation. Okay. If you're anything like me, I like to see results quickly. And so this really helps me to see results. I like to measure things. And so it helps me do that as well. I can also pivot, make any changes I need to make sure that I'm going to hit my goal within those 90 days. Okay. I do this in my business. I do this in in some of my other businesses that I'm in. I do this in coaching sessions that I with people I coach. The list goes on. So what I like to do is I like to choose between one and two. Sometimes I'll choose a third one I call like a bonus priority, but I like to choose really one to two priorities for me to focus on in my 90-day sprint. So like I said, I'm running this with you. So I'm going to share with you my two priorities that I've picked. I've been doing this for a minute, so I know exactly what I was going to do. I might give you a little bit more information, a little background, just so you understand where I'm coming from. But my first priority, really, because I'm relaunching my business, is going to really be increasing my visibility, my engagement, and my conversion for things that I have offers for. I'm going to do this through strategic content creation and email marketing. So you're going to see a lot of that. And I'm really marrying those two for my priority one. Now, my second priority is going to be about my community. So I have a community that I'm growing, and it's going to be about deepening my community engagement inside my Beyond the Paycheck community. I do weekly live workshops. I'm putting out a lot of content on social media like YouTube platforms, Facebook, etc. I've got a lot of free things that I'm offering right now, again, because my big focus is on visibility and engagement and conversions. And I want to bring as many people as possible into my world. So I've got like free clarity audits, lots of lead magnets, lots of things available in my free community. And along the way, I have these personalized touch points like storytelling and different coaching moments and mentorship in my community to help do all these things, right? So these are my top one and two priorities. Now, the second part of this is taking bold, consistent action. And I say this for a reason because a lot of times you will see people take action, right? Um, I try to classify people as people who take action, like they're ready to go take action at the beginning. And then those, a lot of times they are not completers, right? They're starters. And then you have other group of people who are not starters, but they're really good at completing things coming in on the back end. So once you know where you're at, you can really go into taking consistent, bold action. And that is one of the biggest parts of this 90-day sprint to making it a success for you. It's going to be consistent, bold action, not one-offs. So here's some of the things that I've already started to do. I've got weekly workshops going on. I have my offers for the next 90 days already on my calendar, ready to go. I know what I'm going to be communicating, who I'm going to be connecting with. I know what I'm going to be sharing. And I've got a lot of behind the scenes content I want to produce and do. I don't like to just tell people what to do. I like to show them. I've got behind the scenes video content, which is like daily reflections of me building this business building journey. And these are going to help me build trust and authenticity in my community with my audience. I've also got strategic email campaigns that are already set up, some that I need to continue to work on to promote my offers that I have coming up over the next 90 days. And I am integrating all of this holistically with my lifestyle. So I've got some lifestyle content picked in there because I want people to get to know me and who I am. It's very hard for me to disconnect my lifestyle and my spirituality from business building. So if that's something that you align with, great. But this allows me to create a deeper resonance with my people in my community. And then I have a ton of lead magnets that are available inside my free community. I've got the free clarity business audit, lots of courses in there that I'm also going to eventually put on YouTube that are available for free in my community. These are all set up to bring my specific target audience into my ecosystem. And then I'm going to be focusing on doing consistent visibility through the content that I create. So that's like YouTube videos. I'm going to make sure I have correct call to actions for people to book audit, to join my community, to purchase offers that I have going on. And then the third part of this is going to be measuring my growth. I cannot stress how important it is to measure your growth in order for you to build the momentum to where you want to go. Okay, it's not about doing everything up front. I call it stacking. So I'm going to focus on this. Once I have a good habit of that, then I'm going to stack something else. This works for me so that I don't get overwhelmed. Remember, I said I have limited energy. So in that third part of measuring your growth and really building momentum as you go, some of the things I'm working on to ensure that I reach the level of success I'm aiming, my first priority is visibility, conversions, and engagement. So visibility, I'm going to be monitoring like my metrics, my open rates, click-through rates, registration, things like that. I'm going to be looking at conversions, tracking the number of people who opt in for free clarity audits, the number of people who sign up for my Visible in Your Market Challenge, different things like that. So I'm going to be tracking those enrollments. And then the third part is going to really be the engagement in my social media, but also engagement inside my community. Who is participating in the community? Is the community growing the way it needs to be growing? I'm big on doing reflections every single day on what's working and what's not working. Okay. Because we're trying to get somewhere. We have to introduce feedback as early as possible. Now, this method for me really keeps me moving forward without getting stuck inside my head. So it's not about hustling nonstop. This is all about aligning your actions with what actually matters for you in your business. With this is going to be figuring out your big umbrella goal. What is your big one goal that you want to hit in the next 90 days? So for me, I have a specific revenue target that I want to hit in my business. I have a specific enrollment target and I have a specific visibility number that I'm driving towards for conversion. So for multiple offers. Now, while nurturing my community and my relationships that I'm building along the way, it's going to be really important for me to do this through meaningful content. Like I'm not just putting out content for the sake of content. It's meaningful content. It is urgent. It's relevant to my target audience. So here's the challenge that I want to give you. If you decide that you want to participate with me, awesome, love it, can't wait to have you. This is my challenge to you. I want you to decide what is the one big goal that you want to sprint towards over the next 90 days. And then I want you to leave a comment below so I know that you're sprinting with me. I really want you to think about this, blinders for a minute. If I focus on this one goal, I know it is going to move the needle for me. If you're having some confusion here, I have tons of free offerings that I can help you support you here. If not, leave a comment. I'm going to respond. Overall, what I want you to remember is this. Progress does not come from overthinking. We've got to start taking action and we have to do it even if it's messy. There is so much you can learn from messy action. Because a lot of times these other things that we're stuck on can be solved through messy, imperfect action. Like I said, I'm in this with you. We're doing this together. I can't wait to see where you and I end up. at the end of these 90 days. Talk soon.